Don't you trust me?
No, now I don't.
That's a decision she's gonna regret.
Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello. My name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 5, Episode 4 of Once Upon a Time, The Broken Kingdom. I first want to address, obviously, I am not Ursula. My voice is not completely gone yet, but I am still sick. Please excuse my froggy voice. I think I got a sexy raspy thing going on. That is why I still sound like this. And I'm so exhausted, but I am so excited to see where this goes. So I dragged myself out of bed, made Robbie's coffee, and came sat down at the computer because it's Thursday. It's Once Upon a Time Thursday, and I need to know what happens next. Because in the last episode, we had a very awkward date between Emma and Hook, Charming getting a promotion, and we have Rumple being kidnapped. So things are getting very, very crazy, and Lancelot came back. We found out that Arthur really was lying, and there's just so much going on. I need to see what happens. Once again, when I went to go click on Season 5, it felt so weird. I don't know why, because I'm on the 4th episode now, and it felt so weird because I'm just not used to being on Season 5. Let's shut up and jump in so I can get back to bed. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do or do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring a ling that will be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything I do on YouTube, in addition to more. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at @star_chef_productions. But without further ado, this is Season 5, Episode 4 of Once Upon a Time, The Broken Kingdom.
She has to die.
Don't.
Hi.
Are they showing Merida because she's coming back? Is that Arthur?
Dreams, but they're not just dreams.
I feel like this is a misdirect. It's not Arthur. It's someone else. Look at those eyes. Maybe it is
A
Arthur.
man is trapped inside it.
Is he though? Is he trapped? I feel like he's willingly in there because you all suck.
And become king of Camelot.
So does King Arthur have to be the one to pull it out? Maybe it's like he's not worthy anymore.
I give you Excalibur, the sword pulled from the stone.
Put a little cap on it. Oh, that was his cover. Every tall tower that I see, I immediately think it's Rapunzel's. Like, I know that wasn't her tower, but everyone, I'm like, Rapunzel? Rapunzel? Camelot years later.
It's just us. You and me.
Has she told anybody that she's seeing Rumple?
I
Okay.
can't get him out.
Okay.
He's always here.
It's ironic that I said that and she immediately said that.
Our daughter is sick. We have to help her.
So why become a knight of the round table? How does that help her? Or is it that you need to feel like a hero again?
Oh, wait a second. Okay. I know that they're both upset and stressed right now, but I'm kind of on, like, I understand both of them. I kind of agree with both of them, but I'm more so on David's side. Like, we can't just trust. The last time that you just trusted that Lancelot was Lancelot, it ended up being Cora, and you got yourself in a real sticky situation. So I'm not saying not to trust that it's Lancelot, but be weary of it. David's right. Where has he been? Where is he now? Like, I'm really curious to see. I'm sure we're going to see him again, but it just, I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. Like, I want to believe that it's truly Lancelot, but I'm going to be on guard. And David becoming a knight of the round table is good in their case, considering they're in Camelot right now. I mean, clearly we know that Arthur's screwing with him, but I feel like it's better to be there than to not be there. I wouldn't give him the dagger, but I wouldn't trust Lancelot and I wouldn't give him the dagger, but as all that aside, I kind of am on David's side.
We aren't telling Arthur anything until we know he can be trusted.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but Lancelot too. All the reasons she's giving for not wanting to tell Arthur is the same reason for Lancelot.
Queen, I'm so glad to see you. I've
She
almost
doesn't look
translated the
happy.
command scroll. Can you believe how
Oh,
close
she
we are
like
to the
stop being
path?
so freaking obsessed
This
with
time I'm
this. It's
right.
annoying.
Directions to the
That's
dark
what pushes her to
object.
Lancelot.
Clear as day. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. Not until I finish
He's
this
neglecting
renovation.
her
Don't you
because of
understand?
this.
is. Give me 5 minutes and we shall dance until dawn.
He's gonna get lost and everything and not come. Lancelot's gonna dance with her.
Happy birthday, my queen.
Oh, it's her birthday.
In the mean.
Like one night, you couldn't give her one night on her birthday. Yeah, see, screw Arthur. Go with Lancelot.
You made it.
Look, I completed the translation.
I was gonna say, he came
The
out
dagger
to
is
tell her
only a
something
day's
about
ride
it.
from here.
We need to talk.
And now here we are, and he's still obsessing over it.
We've been lying to you about why we're here. That stops right now. We're gonna restore Excalibur tonight.
David, no! No, David.
I'm glad.
Lancelot, he's back.
Doofus. And you told him about Lancelot. Okay. David, you just went down like 5 notches in my book.
Star.
So she's the one who lets it out.
I.
Gosh. Yeah, it doesn't look good, guys. Ah, there it is. Gosh. How come she got to defeat it with a torch, but Regina couldn't defeat it with fireballs? Didn't Regina throw fireballs at it? Didn't they? I guess because it's contained in this area. Well, not anymore because they took the freaking top off. But I guess it had somewhere to run, but it was still contained. They wanted to... yeah, okay. They needed to tether it to someone. Otherwise, if they fought it, it would just run away and go into someone else. So, okay.
I had lost you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Arthur sucks. I don't like him. I mean, you should never cheat, but... See, and they don't know that was the
Lancelot's
darkness. They just think it was like some random
And
monster,
here,
probably.
in Camelot, if I wouldn't want my wife to learn that he's here.
She already has.
Ah!
Where is Lancelot?
He doesn't know, my love.
I'm Team Guinevere now.
Lancelot coveted far more than a kiss from a queen.
I'm afraid my wife is right.
Let's go back to the replay. She kissed him. So what exactly did he covet, ma'am?
It's a good thing.
Can't believe I just said I was Team
Brought
Guinevere.
it with me.
It's not in there. It's not in there because Regina's smart. Thank you. I was like, she's not that dumb.
Where is it?
Yeah, now you look like a fool. Haha. Doofus. What is wrong with you? I was on your side. Why does this keep happening? Are they just getting very good at fooling me this episode, or is it my
Come
sick
out, it's
brain?
me.
So now we're in story
Turns out
break.
I need your help. There's something we must hide.
I'm so confused. Wait, we were in Storybrooke. They're jumping back and forth so much, so... But I thought Emma had it. Emma had the dagger. That's why she kidnapped Rumple and brought him into the basement. Does she not know that Snow stole it? If I had to carry this dagger around, like, I would literally duct tape the out of that thing to my thigh and never let it out of my sight. How do these people keep losing it? I didn't think it was gonna be that easy.
But it still does the trick. So that's how you found this place. Merlin's gauntlet.
And that's how you get
It's
the
quite a
gauntlet.
powerful object. Assuming, of course, you're willing to make a deal for that gauntlet.
I legitimately don't know if it's just because I'm sick. I'm not, like, comprehending things correctly. Why did we see the darkness in the cave? If it was... Timelines confuse me a bit. Like, I know Rumple, when he became the Dark One, like, what year was that? You know, like they don't really say years. They just say long ago. It had to have been this, like, Lancelot's time period and Guinevere and Lancelot and their time had to have been way after Rumple's, because the Ogre Wars were going on during Rumple's time. And obviously he is the Dark One right now, but why do we see the darkness in the cave if the darkness was already in Rumpel? Is there like a little bit of darkness running around out there? And didn't it go out the top of wherever they opened?
With the next best.
I wonder what would happen if the dagger was put together with Excalibur. Or like, are we ever gonna see that? Is that ever gonna happen?
The dark one.
Are they just gonna start stabbing people and everyone turns dark?
This place.
Oh, wait. No, see, I'm answering my own questions. They were in Granny's because Granny's came with them when they came to Camelot. I'm getting it. I was thinking they were back in Storybrooke, and I'm like, what the heck? Because she was still in that getup, and that's what it was. Okay, she was hiding in Granny's. Granny's came with them in like the tornado.
I thought I understood what it meant, but maybe I was wrong.
I'm learning, guys. I'm waking up.
What did you see?
Oh, wow.
Emma crushed my heart. No time to waste. We have to make sure that Arthur can't get this dagger.
You need to let me do this, Snow. Don't you trust me?
No, now I don't.
That's a decision she's gonna regret.
Arthur.
I wouldn't. Excalibur's blade is broken. This one works just fine.
You followed us.
And tell me, were you able to find it?
Yes.
She's like,
Was what
yeah.
you said it would be.
I took a freaking day and I
dark one
found
falls.
it.
Give me the dagger!
What a psycho.
You can have me back. You can have it all. I just need the dagger. Tell me where the vault
No, she
is.
wants to
Don't
be
you
enough.
understand? You have to make a choice.
And what if I can't?
Then goodbye.
But my heart tells me I have to finish my quest. And with this magic, I can keep you by my side to do it.
What a piece of shit. I literally just got chills all over my body. I am so angry.
I know how much getting that dagger means
I
to you.
hate him
So you
even
can prove
more than
yourself
I
tomorrow.
hated him yesterday. Hashtag save Guinevere. What a jerk. Oh, so it was their tower. So their whole kingdom's a lie. Okay, can I just go on a rant for a second? What a wimpy little bitch you are. Your freaking wife took one day, not only found the dagger, but found the powder to fix the entire kingdom while you've been spending your entire life trying to look for this freaking dagger and have had no luck. You wimpy little bitch. Sorry for the cursing. Go
Give
on.
me the dagger.
Here.
Is it the fake
I
dagger?
control your daughter.
Remember, they did have a
I
fake
can
one.
command her to reunite the
it's
sword
not. It's not a
and
fake
free
one.
Merlin.
I was gonna say it's the fake one, but it says Emma Swan on it. Why was she so willing to give him the dagger when he was gonna kill Lancelot? And they Robin was chopped liver. Like, God only knows what he's gonna do with it.
The greatest king in all the realms.
I say I command you!
She's not coming.
Is it the fake one?
The dagger's not real.
Ha ha.
She wasn't the only one.
Well, I was wondering when you were gonna show
Oh,
up.
it was a setup.
my
Oh,
distance, so I
charming. I'm
wouldn't see you
sorry for
trailing
all the
him.
things that I said to you.
We put aside our differences and thought of Emma's well-being first.
Good parents. I was gonna say I should have known better that Charming would
Finest horse
just
in all
deceive
Camelot.
her like that.
Camelot's true leader is its queen, Guinevere.
Yeah, but she's under the spell, and that's why he's smiling.
Is
You
it
little
me or is
bitch.
he usually quiet?
She's under the spell, though.
Gwen.
They don't know that. Poor Lancelot.
Who said we're locking you up? We're hoping you can help.
Tell me she's got the sand.
Fix this, my love.
Kick her in the stomach.
Someone doesn't like you?
Merda.
An enemy of King Arthur's probably a friend of mine.
I love this team up.
Turns out David was right. We can trust Arthur.
They're
And
gonna tell
also,
something's up.
Lock safely in the dungeon.
I have just the thing to sharpen you on. We'll call it my secret weapon.
Belle?
should have trusted my gut when I first met you. You are a witch.
I should have trusted my gut, kept that heart of yours.
What has Merida got that Rumple wants?
You see, there's a guy I know. You wouldn't like him. He's a real coward. I need you to make him brave.
That's funny. For those of you who don't know, that's the name of Merida's movie, Brave. All right, there you have it, episode 4, The Broken Kingdom. And that was a roller coaster. That was stressful. I didn't need that. No. That was a good episode. It was very good. So we have confirmation that King Arthur is an absolute POS. And I hate him even more than I hated him prior to. The one thing I hate is when stories like this take a turn where people are manipulated through magic to love someone or to do something like that. It pisses me off so much. So the fact that he used this powder, this dust, on Guinevere to be his little sidekick is so infuriating to me, because she was tormented and tortured her entire life with him. Always put second. He was always looking for the dagger, always obsessed with Merlin, and completely sidelined her and crushed her for so many years. And then he's just like, and now she completely lost who she is. And I feel so bad for her. So I'm really hoping that we get to see some redemption for her by the end of this. Lancelot, we can trust him. Apparently, still not sure, because now I'm paranoid about this show. But apparently we can trust Lancelot. It is Lancelot. I'm disappointed in myself, but I do have sick brain, so I'm going to give myself some slack. I should have known that David was in on that plan. That I should have known that that was a whole plan that they concocted, because I don't see David going to Lancelot or going to King Arthur and deceiving Snow like that. But at the same time, I believed it because of his intensity, because of the fight where they showed us this like intense, crazy fight and then cut it. And so you're all tense and crazy and you're thinking he's going on crazy. You know, he's going on like, oh, I got to do something. And so I believed it and I was wrong. They concocted this whole really smart plan where they knew that King Arthur was going to follow her. And it was going to prove that that he was deceiving them. Now, the only thing is, you can't go crafting a dagger like that out of thin air. And since Mary Margaret and Charming don't have magic, how did they get that dagger? Because if they had Regina do it, maybe they were just like, Regina, let's make a fake dagger for funsies. Just in case we need it. Because I'm thinking, like, how are Regina and Robin going to figure out that they are under this spell now? Because Guinevere throws the powder on them now. They're going to pick up on something. And maybe if they made this fake dagger, she's going to be like, where's the fake dagger? Oh, something like, I don't know. I guess they could lie too, but I just think it's weird that they had this fake dagger that looked so real. Maybe I shouldn't be stuck on that part. But now I feel bad for Lancelot because he's in the dungeon as a traitor, which he's not, but he meets Merida. And I'm very excited about that because Merida is a tough bad. And this episode was full of like ups and downs for me. Like I got really, really happy and then really, really sad. I got so excited that Merida was going to team up with Lancelot. And now I'm upset because here we are in Storybrooke, present day. And Emma has her heart and is using her. Now, I guess Emma's whole plan is she has to make Rumple's at a clean slate. She has to make Rumple a hero. And in order to do that, Merida is going to train him to be brave. And then once he becomes brave and he becomes a hero, he can then pull the sword out of the stone. My thing is, why are you so sure that it's Rumple? She's like really banking on the fact that it's Rumple. And I don't think, like, I have a feeling that the person who pulls out the sword is like, that's who is destined to pull out the sword. It doesn't matter, like if Emma was destined to pull out the sword, it wouldn't matter that she's evil Emma. It's Emma. She can pull out the sword. So I don't think Merida training Rumple to be brave is going to, first of all, I don't think it's Rumple. But second of all, let's say it was, hypothetically speaking, I don't think she would have to train him to be brave. I think it would just be in him that he could pull out the sword. So I don't know. I feel like this whole story arc with Merida training Rumple is just going to be a waste of time with Emma, because I don't think she's right. I don't think it's Rumple. But I am happy to see Merida back. And I love that she tied her to the bug. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. She ties her to the front of the bug. So yeah, I love that Merida's back. I love that Lancelot and her teaming up in Camelot now. I love that Charming and Snow concocted that whole plan. And I love that they didn't tell Lancelot either, because they were trying to test, you know, which Lancelot totally gets. He's like, yeah, Cora was impersonating me for quite some time, so I get it. You want to be sure. I love that we had this beautiful moment of Hook and Emma in the rose field, because the last episode crushed me and it made me so sad and feel so bad for Hook. So I'm glad that we got, even though it was in the past, I'm glad that we got that happy moment. It made me feel happy. It made me feel good. I think that Regina and Robin are way too smart, and they are definitely going to pick up on something and realize that they are under this curse and hopefully figure out a way to get them out. But we all have to remember that the end result is this. You know, I get so invested in this past story of what's going to happen. We all know it ends bad, because somehow Emma gets the dagger. Somehow Emma is completely dark now. And somehow she claims to be doing it all for a reason. And I still hope that maybe somewhere deep down inside, the reason that they don't remember is because of something that like good Emma wanted. But I could be totally wrong. And I'm curious to see more of Arthur in Storybrooke World, because Arthur's kind of a jerk. He's kind of a huge, gigantic jerk in Camelot. So, do we see Guinevere in Storybrooke? I legitimately do not remember if we saw Guinevere in Storybrooke yet. I'm sure we had to have. Does this powder still affect them in this world? Does that powder, that curse, carry over into Storybrooke? Or is it like that's wiped away now? One thing I am sure of is that I hate King Arthur. Everyone throw a like or dislike if you do or do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring a the bell so be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at @star_chef_productions. But that is it. So long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.